Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Microsoft is reshuffling its leadership to unify the engineering efforts behind its Copilot AI assistant across consumer and commercial products. After years of operating as largely separate systems, the company is bringing both sides together under a single structure to create a more cohesive experience. Microsoft AI CEO Mustafa Suleyman will now shift his focus to building the company's own AI models rather than overseeing consumer-facing Copilot features. Jacob Andreu will lead the Copilot experience across both business and consumer segments, overseeing design, product growth and engineering, and reporting directly to CEO Satya Nadella. Nadella says the reorganization will unite the Copilot experience platform, Microsoft 365 apps, and AI models into one integrated system. The move also addresses long-standing internal confusion about ownership of Copilot, as different teams previously operated without a shared feature set or vision. A new leadership group, including Andreu, Ryan Roslansky, Perry Clark, and Charles Lamanna, will coordinate efforts across Microsoft 365 and the Copilot platform. Suleyman says his focus on proprietary AI models will support enterprise-tuned systems across Microsoft's products, while he remains involved in day-to-day AI operations. The shakeup raises new questions about the future oversight of Edge, Bing, MSN, and Microsoft's advertising business, which had reported to Suleyman. The leadership changes follow recent retirements of longtime executives Rajesh Chah and former Xbox chief Phil Spencer, signaling broader shifts ahead of Microsoft's new financial year.
Google is reportedly developing a significant upgrade for its Gemini app that would allow users to branch conversations into separate threads. Evidence of the feature was discovered in version 17.10.54 SA.ARM64 of the Google app, where it appears functional but not yet publicly available. The branching tool would let users duplicate a conversation at any point and explore a new direction without altering the original chat. This approach mirrors how real-life discussions naturally evolve, enabling users to test ideas or compare responses without starting over. The feature closely resembles ChatGPT's existing branch in new chat option, signaling Google's effort to match tools already popular with power users. Google has previously tested similar functionality in AI Studio, but this would mark its debut inside the main Gemini app. Using it appears straightforward. Users tap the three-dot menu on a response and select Branch in New Chat to create a labeled offshoot conversation. Importantly, any new branch only retains context up to the selected point, leaving later replies behind. While there's no official launch date, the feature could soon roll out, potentially making Gemini more organized and better suited for complex conversations. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg made headlines last year by offering staggering compensation packages to top AI talent, with one reportedly exceeding $1 billion and ultimately being declined. Despite the aggressive recruiting push, he has struggled to assemble an AI team he is satisfied with, laying off developers and reportedly clashing with AI chief Alexander Wang over management style. Now, according to Reuters, Meta is planning another sweeping round of layoffs that could affect 20% or more of its workforce. The move comes as the company's AI spending balloons, with projections of up to $135 billion in AI-related expenses in 2026 alone. Zuckerberg has openly argued that artificial intelligence is driving new labor efficiencies, saying projects that once required large teams can now be completed by a single highly talented person. While Meta has called reports of mass layoffs speculative, the potential cuts could impact more than 15,000 employees and rank among the largest in company history. The company previously eliminated 11,000 jobs in 2022 and another 10,000 in 2023 during what Zuckerberg dubbed a year of efficiency. Even so, Meta is pressing ahead with plans to spend hundreds of billions of dollars on AI data centers and has continued acquiring AI-focused companies. Investors appear encouraged by the strategy, with shares rising after the latest reports. Yet as rivals like Google, OpenAI, and Anthropic outpace Meta's recent model releases, the company's costly bet on AI is unfolding against a backdrop of internal strain and growing fears of an industry-wide jobs shakeup.
Trustpilot is reportedly seeking partnerships with major e-commerce companies as AI-driven shopping accelerates. Chief Executive Adrian Blair said AI agents acting for consumers need reliable business data, positioning Trustpilot's vast review database as a critical resource. He expects the company's operating margin to reach 30% by 2030, partly fueled by increased use of its content through large language models. Click-throughs from AI-based search have surged 1,490% over the past year, boosted by Google's decision to make AI search the default. PromptWatch data shows Trustpilot ranked as the 5th most cited domain globally in ChatGPT in January, underscoring its growing visibility in AI-generated results. Blair described large language models as a new distribution channel driving exposure and referral traffic. Meanwhile, Amazon, Walmart, Shopify, Microsoft and others are embedding generative AI into shopping experiences, enabling purchases directly through chatbots and AI assistants. These arrangements allow transactions to occur within AI platforms, raising concerns among marketers about lost customer data, but opening new revenue streams. Amazon is also developing its own AI assistant while limiting unauthorized third-party agents to retain control over user data and advertising. Blair maintains that user-generated reviews will remain valuable regardless of how purchases are made, arguing that consumer experiences continue to generate data that strengthens Trustpilot's long-term relevance.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.